How's it going, everybody? Here now with that full forecast and that radar for you. I told you things were almost in the clear with some of these storms. We've still got a little bit here in the center of Crockett County moving out of the Ozona area. We're still seeing some of these rain showers slowly shift their way out of the southeastern corner, coming out of Mason and Brady, McCullough counties as well. And then up north in the big country, we've still got some severity going through as these storms continue to make their way up north. So we're going to move things up to the big country so I can give you a bit of a closer look at what we're looking at. We've still got some storms going through. Again, there's that one last warning that we have for Throckmorton County going until 10:30 in this entire northeastern corner. You see just north of Throckmorton, we're seeing a lot of white, so there's some good hail with this storm. Of course, it is severe, so we are going to seeing a lot of lightning. A lot of these yellows and reds are showing that we are getting some very heavy downpours as well, and a few more storms trailing behind. You see here just a little bit south of Haskell and in the Stamford area. All these storms are going to continue to make their way northeast before we wrap up with the storms from the original system. But we do have the cold front that is going to come next, and we do have our chances for severity continuing until we get through early tomorrow morning. So when we continue a little further, I'm going to break down that severe weather risk as well for you. When we get to these lows, we have that cold front coming, and it is going to keep our temperatures on the cooler side. You see 59 degrees behind me in Big Spring, 57 over here in Snyder, in the 60s and just about everywhere else. 64 here in San Angelo for that low. A bit warmer down here in the Southern Concho Valley, 68 degrees there in Junction to Mason. So I am going to break down the Storm Prediction Center outlook still, only because that continues until 7 a.m. So as that cold front comes through, we still have the possibility of seeing some possibly severe conditions. So hail, of course, we've got that possibility of hail greater than 2 inches in diameter, especially stronger hail as you get up here into that northwestern corner. Tornadoes are going to be less of a threat as we continue on with this cold front, but we still had that general threat of about 5% or greater up here. Luckily, we haven't seen any tornadoes in the area, and I haven't seen any tornado sparks so far, at least not within the state of Texas. So we are going to be clear for that for the time being. But of course, getting into greater Oklahoma, that's where that greater chance is going to be. So when you're waking up tomorrow morning, you might find that a couple tornadoes touch down while you were asleep. And then winds, we still got some strong winds that are going to be gusting through with some of those thunderstorms as they continue on, greater than 55 miles per hour. We've seen some even get up to 70 as we continue through the night. But this cold front is going to be the next star of the show. It's going to be moving into our area from the northwest and continuing further southeast as we get through the day. It's not going to start off with rain as we get into those early morning hours, but sometime between about 5 a.m. getting to about noon is when we're going to see that cold front pass through the area. As it gets a bit further south, getting towards about Comanche County, we get that opportunity for some of that severity to pop up, but it's looking like it's going to stay mostly over eastward towards Dallas and moving towards the Austin areas. But you may see a sprinkle. You see McCullough County getting some of that severity as well. But with us using up a lot of the energy that we did so far, it's looking like the front is going to have a much weaker effect than may have been previously predicted. So once we get past those storms on Thursday evening, we're going to have great conditions afterwards. High pressure is going to be the dominating factor, and it's going to give us some great conditions, some dry conditions as well as some breezier winds. Temperatures getting up to the triple digits as we get into the weekend. It is going to be a toasty one. Make sure you're keeping yourself safe. And I'll be able to give you more info on how tomorrow once we're through with this system.